How's it going, guys? Tyrant here, and I just finished watching. I don't remember the number of this episode, but the episode name's Path of Black Clover. Black Clover. I just watched Black Clover. So Path is basically a recap episode, consisting of different viewpoints of just scenes that we've already seen with just a little bit of added touch. Um, so for the most part, it's skippable. Um, but it for me it was really interesting. For 3 points. One, the intro. Like we always for the intro, we always get the same like story. Like, oh yes, the Wizard King came, killed demon dude. Yeah, right. But in this intro, we actually got to see a more detailed fight, and it was pretty actually cool. Like, oh, cool, we're seeing the fight that occurred. It was really amazing and really well done. And then the episode started, and it's a recap, and your basic stuff. And I don't. I like I said, it's just basically a recap. I don't want to recap a recap. So, but what's interesting is everyone's perspective. So you get the father and sister in the beginning, like, oh, we're so proud, so proud. And honestly, like, if you saw my last week's episode reaction, I literally forgot that Asta has the hots for the sister. I literally forgot that. It was one of the points that I made early in the series that I like. Oh, it's adorable, but it's something that came back recently, and I'm glad that they made a note of that. Then the main this is one of the first points that I want to take. So like I said, we're getting a recap, but there's a one recap that really like threw me for a surprise. Was one of the members of the Black Bulls, the really quiet one, the one that's always wants to do something. Like um, he he just shows up like, oh, and he has this diary of his like very best friend Asta, and it was like, what? And he has like a diary of him observing him, and it was like really uh creepily adorable. I would say like really creepy adorable, but it was like he was telling his side, like, yeah, like that was funny. I'm not gonna lie, it threw me off. Uh, yeah, it was fun, and then it kind of get a twist at the end because he's best friends with Asta, and since Asta's best friends with Yuno, that means he's best friends with Yuno, and there was a separate diary with Yuno's observation. So yeah, that like I said, that's one of the points. It was a good twist, and I really enjoyed it. Next would be yes, next would be Noel's kind of miss. No, is it misunderstanding? Because in last week's episode, last episode, whatever you want to say it. And the last episode, Asta went on a mixer with one of the other male members of the thing, and we had this misunderstanding. Like we know how Noel feels about Asta. It might not be like love, but it's like right now. It's like right now, and like I said, it would have been funny with like these. Now there's three girls who are really like Asta. It would have been interesting to see that, but like I said, I completely forgot that he's like in love with the sister, and yeah. So this makes it really like more funnier for these girls to think about it when they have no chance. But no, yeah, but for the most part, it was a really fun recap episode. It had some of those very fun moments where Asta first gets his grimoire and does is like attack, and it had like the manga image look. That was amazing. You got the fight scene where Asta beats that Boha guy. That was a really good scene. Whether where he fights the crystal dude. Another great scene, like there's this show episode has picked out some of the best scenes of the episode of the show. Why can't I talk? As like it has picked out some of the best scenes of the series to date, and I really enjoy it. Yeah, that's kind of it. I'm not gonna really talk more about that. Oh wow, I actually talked more than I thought I was gonna about. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So thanks again for watching. Until next time, see ya.